Hi, we're Ian and Julie. Follow us on our tiny homestead and our debt-free project of a lifetime, the building of our shipping container home here in the Pyrenees, and all of this alongside our full-time jobs.
Hi, we're back and in a different location to what we're normally at. So we are in the Alps, a lovely ski station called Vosgenay, and we'll tell you why we're here in a little while.
First of all, I really want to say a big thank you to everybody for all your well wishes. As you know, it's been a bit testing these past few weeks. First Fingergate and then being rushed in for emergency appendicitis. And I had a little bonus on top. They found I had a hernia, so that's been repaired.
And that's all those, lifted all the blocks and everything else, I think, so we do need to be a bit more careful.
And yeah, so following on from that, I'm doing fine, everything's going great, I'm getting better.
So Julie, 2 days after having the operation, we're self-employed, we can't afford any time off, so we were straight into our Tour de France tour. And as Julie came out on the Sunday, the Saturday night, I had to go off to the airport and pick our first group up. Sunday, Julie had a day off from cooking, and we all went out to a restaurant. So on the Monday morning, I was the one getting up early, doing all the breakfasts, but Julie can't help herself with her OCD.
I have to help out, yeah, so I was still doing all the cooking and everything, but Ian, he has helped out a lot on that side of things, because that's normally my bit.
So while Julie was convalescing, or trying to convalesce at home a little while, I was taking the group out on the various mountains around our place. Really nice weather, they had a great time, and then all of us went home for the finish of a stage.
Hi everyone, well, I've been out of hospital 2 days now, and I've finally made it to Tour de France. No biking for me this year, but we're here in Pau for the finish of Tour de France.
Julie's got the best spot on the finish line.
Then we headed off the following days to 2 mountain stages with all our guests. And for the first time since we started this business, the guests went off up the mountain. Ian stayed with me, and it's the first time I've never climbed any of the stages with everybody, so it was a bit of a strange Tour de France this year.
So as Julie said, we had 2 mountain stages, one where we had to drive out to on the Horquette d'Anchezan, and the second was on a very close mountain called the Col de Mente, and it was a really, really nice Tour de France tour. So this is probably our 20th Tour de France tour that we've done, and yeah, we just have to take it as it comes. If one of us has an injury or a medical issue, we basically can't stop.
Last summer, it's all planned, and we go from 1 week to the next week to the next week to the next week. And as you see, we're now sitting here in the Alps, not at the off-grid plot or at our base back in the Pyrenees. There's just no time to stop in between, so we just grit our teeth and get on with it.
So as soon as the Tour de France tour was completed, Julie had her stitches out.
Literally the evening as we left early that morning to drive over 900 kilometres to get to Geneva, where we were to meet our next group, where we're running a 10-day, helping out with a 10-day triathlon camp. And on today's stage, I'm acting as a boy, a water boy for the swimmers. Right, so we find ourselves now on the top of the Cormet de Roseland. We're in the Alps. Ooh, take glasses off. And believe it or not, guys, one of you viewers, Mr. Peter, there he is. Woo-hoo! We've known him a long time. He's with us this week, well, 10 days. And guess what? He's getting a Julie famous coffee. The coffee machine! It's here! Pete, you're getting one of Julie's coffees.
We are sitting here on a balcony, nice and quiet, because the rest of the group are actually competing in the Alpe d'Huez long course triathlon. They started the swim this morning at 9:30. We are just waiting for the roads to reopen so we can get our vehicles down to Bourg d'Oisans, which is a little village down below the Alpe d'Huez, and we're going to sit there and wait for them to come through.
Well done! Come on, you got it!
So straight after this tour, which ends tomorrow in Geneva, we head off to a hotel after we've dropped everybody off at the airport. Then we pick up for our Raid Alpine, which is our own cycling tour from the Geneva, Lake Léman, all the way down to the Mediterranean coast at Nice.
Hi there. Well, we're back at another hotel now. We finished the race, Alpe d'Huez Triathlon, with all our athletes. Super long day. We got everybody from the race back down to the vans and trailers, and that was 9:30, and then we still had to get up to the chalets. Then the following morning it was bikes all packed on the way to Geneva airport, and now we've come up the lake from Geneva to a hotel, ready to start the Raid Alps and pick up our new guys tomorrow. All our hire bikes are here in the bike chalet, ready for our guys to turn up. We got quite a lot of bikes going out this week. Here's a selection of our hire bikes. Ian's still out under the shade because it's super hot here in the Alps. And we've got 3 more bikes to clean that we used for the past 10 days for the race and camp. And yeah, I think we're organised. I know this is a bit different to the videos you expect with all our building. Don't worry, we're back in the Pyrenees in a couple of weeks, back on the build and moving forward. So bear with us, but this is the side of our life that this is how we earn our money, running cycling and triathlon training camps. So the summer's super busy, but in between tours, when we have a quiet week, we're back on the build. But it will soon be end of cycling season and you've got us 24/7 again. So until next week, Julie's cheeky thumbs up as always, and don't forget, like and subscribe. Keep following us and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Thank you.